When you think of Bowling Green, Kentucky, you probably don't picture an Arctic experience. But every holiday season, one family rolls out the red and green carpet and welcomes the public to come visit their farm. A farm with a North Pole twist, as Laura Faber explains.
From the moment you step foot on the property,
hello, welcome to the Reindeer Farm.
You can't help but get into the Christmas spirit. You'll see snowball fights, Santa and Mrs. Claus, Santa's boots on the ground, and reindeer.
We're at the Reindeer Farm in Bowling Green, Kentucky. This is my family farm, my husband, myself, and our 3 kiddos. This is kind of our dream.
Jessica Anderson and her husband, Russell, never thought they would actually end up owning a farm. They both had other jobs and careers. Then they had 3 children in 3.5 years, and everything changed.
This was a mutual decision. This was what was best for us. He hated that I was home alone. So then it started into being more present and being more purposeful with our time together as a family and kind of like what our priorities were.
The idea of combining farming with reindeer blossomed.
I love Christmas. I always have, even before we had children.
The Andersons visited a reindeer farm, and that was that.
We started working toward all the permitting process. We purchased some land. We bought a soybean field. So where we're standing now was once upon a time just a soybean field. We built a home. We built all the barns that you're going to be in today. Russell and I stretched all this fence by ourselves, all these fence posts. Even the fire pit benches, we built them ourselves. It's truly turned into a labor of love. It started as something just to do as a family, but we traveled to a reindeer farm. I thought, there are other people in our region, in this area, that would love to have the ability to do this and not have to travel that far.
The Andersons officially opened their reindeer farm to the community for the holiday season during COVID.
It turned out to be a blessing, and we very much were embraced during that time of year because folks miss companionship and togetherness, and we could offer it in a unique experience where it was still safe.
The reindeer are the stars of the show, and the chance to get up close is special. Blitzen is baby Anderson's mother. Anderson is the first reindeer born on the farm. There's also Fireball, Mistletoe, Snowball, Rudolph, and Sprinkles, a female with an impressive set of antlers.
Reindeer are actually a subspecies of caribou, very unique in the fact that they are the only members of the deer family where females also have antlers. Antlers naturally shed, so that means they fall off and they grow a new set every single year. Reindeer are naturally very docile, really passive animals.
Nitro Christmas is a new male the Andersons hope will sire more babies. And there is pretty Clarice. She's photographed a lot, along with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
You're also going to get to meet Flea. She's our matriarch.
All of the reindeer used in the encounter experience are females from Alaska. This is Flea. She's 10 years old, the oldest girl on the farm, named because she was as small as a flea when she was born. She's actually been in a commercial for John Boat, and she's beautiful. And by the way, I think it's a rule that when you're doing a story about reindeers, you wear a reindeer sweater. Right, Flea?
You can visit the reindeer farm 2 weekends in May and not again until November through Christmas.
They are our pets. At the end of the day, they're part of our family. It is magical for people to come see them, but we do have a lot of regulations and things that we do for folks to keep our animals safe. We want folks to have a fantastic time, but not at the expense of our animals.
The Reindeer Farm employs Western Kentucky University ag students and high school members of the Future Farmers of America organization. Beyond that, it's truly a family operation. Russell's mom greets you at the front window. Jessica's mom can be found anywhere she's needed. Her dad drives the train. Their son, Russell, can be found serving up hot chocolate and donuts. And their girls, Aniston and Ashlyn, are about the best ambassadors the reindeer could have.
People ask like how old they are, like they ask if the antlers are called horns. They ask What's the stuff that grows on the antlers? What's that clicking sound? The clicking sound is a tendon in their foot that helps them stay together in blizzards out in the wild.
There are other animals to experience here too, like the llamas and more.
We have donkeys, we have cows, we have a couple chickens. We have bunnies and pigs too.
Pigs with names like Taylor Swift, Lizzo, and Notorious P.I.G.
This is the most magical Christmassy thing ever.
The Andersons almost can't believe this is their life. A bit of goodness they get to share with others in the spirit of the season.
There's days that sometimes after we close and we go inside and we sit down and eat dinner together as a family, that this little dream that came to be sitting in our son's nursery is a reality. And not just a blessing for us, but for so many people. And yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
How did you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.